Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Matt Bayersky YouTube channel. It's a beautiful day outside. We had rain through the night and this morning, and the clouds, if you could see them, they're gorgeous up against the sea. It's gorgeous. It's a lovely day. I had a quick scan on mattbayersky.com, and I want to say thank you to all you guys who have gone out there and purchased one of my crystals. And I noticed that a lot of you really like Tektite after one of the videos I did. So I thought it's only fair to now share this video with you, for all you guys who have bought a Tektite from me. Give, receive, universal exchange, and thank you very much for trusting in me. So I'm going to show you a few things about Tektites. Now, I'm not a great expert on Tektites, but I do really love them. And what I think my field of work is more how I work with them, how I feel them, and not really about the science behind them and other people's thoughts and feelings. I don't really go in that direction with crystals. I consider a crystal to be as it is when I work with it, and I consider a crystal to have its gift and its power because I've seen what I've seen, not because somebody else tells me, not because I read another book. So everything that you hear from me is my truth. So today I want to introduce you to Tektite, and I'm also going to introduce you to fake Tektite, which there are plenty about. Now, what you're looking at here is one big collection of Tektites. They are in their raw form, as you can see. Some of them, when you, let me take this one. If you can see this against my hand. This one, if you look carefully, I'll spin it a little bit. It's a little bit dirty. Okay, it's not as clean as, say, for instance, this one, which is one from my website around my neck, which has been finished. See the difference? Okay, so basically, this is at its raw form. It has a little bit of dirt in between. I always think that's great. It's a great way to spot a good, genuine piece. And when you look at the inclusions within, when you look at the just the shape and the formation of it, you can see that from a fake, which I'll show you a fake now. Here's a fake. So it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one because we can actually polish Tektites. So this could be deemed as a Tektite. Looks pretty much like one, but that isn't genuine. Another one. Now, listen, see if you can hear this. See if I can do it. Okay, listen to this. Sounds the same, doesn't it now? Hang on. Pretty much the same unless you're actually doing it yourself. This here feels a lot more denser. It feels a lot more earthy. This one feels a lot lighter, as if you're hitting yourself with glass. They are pretty good. This one is pretty good, I've got to be honest. But it's a fake. From China. So there's 3 fakes from China. Okay, let's get that out of the way. So what we're looking at here are meteorites. They've fallen a long time ago onto our beautiful planet. And I believe they're here to help balance the planet and to help us. So when we grab a piece, what does Tektite do? Well, yes, it's an extraterrestrial energy, but my belief system to this, unlike Moldavite, which is for me a completely different and much higher vibration, it has a lot more energy, a lot more life, a lot more, I don't know, I think to put it into words would take too long. But this has a remarkable energy for one thing that I've noticed. And what I was doing with this when I first started my work was I was hanging a big piece. I think it was probably as big as this one. I had it mounted like these that are on my website. These are now mounted, as you can see, after I've worked with them. So I was holding it in my hand here, and the string wouldn't be as you're looking at this one. The string is round about here where my chest is. But what I would do is bring the string right down to my belly button and hang the Tektite there. And when I was working on my clients, I often felt the pull to hold the Tektite in one hand and to place my hand over the client on their heart, stomach, wherever I was. And I soon realized that what this amazing crystal does is it was absorbing the negative energy as I was healing the client. Now, a lot of the times when we don't have a crystal in our hands and we're doing healing work on ourselves, the energy you can see goes into the air. The negative energy goes somewhere, but this was absorbing it. So what I realized then is when I was wearing it, when I was out in general public and with people who were confronting me from day to day, because as a psychic, you often get confronted by people who are non-believers or, people who are religious and they deem you as an evil or the devil or working with the devil. So I had to cope with this, and I often found myself holding naturally this crystal when confronted by attack or people with very big egos or very judgmental, opinionated people. So I recommend this crystal to everybody who has a really challenging life where they live in an environment or they work in an environment where they are attacked, even though they don't realize, the people who are attacking them don't realize, or they're draining their energy. Now, let me get this straight. I don't want to confuse you here. They don't energize you. They only absorb negative energy from other people and from within you. So I would not say to you, these energize you. That's not what they do. They are a natural, they're a sponge for negative energy. Now, they work amazing alongside any other crystal. They work great with moldavite. They work great with amethyst, rainbow moonstone. Fantastic combination, rainbow moonstone with this next to each other. Amazing. Moldavite, perfect combination for absorbing and working with heavy energy. Fantastic for working with opening yourself up. You see, if you want to open yourself up, the moldavite is the perfect crystal, but then you get a little bit frightened because there might be some negative thoughts and feelings and energies around you. Perfect, because the Tektite then absorbs that. So it's a great win-win. Anything else about these beautiful crystals that I've noticed? Okay, let me have a think. Some of the great speakers that I've read for in the world, very famous speakers who go around touring, they've told me, they've come to me and they've bought Tektites, and they've always said they were amazing for being on stage afterwards. I've had a lot of nurses who have bought Tektites, and they say that they are amazing when working in a difficult environment. I've had people who work with children who are a little bit challenging with autism, and they wear them and they're fantastic. Psychics, healers, anybody who works as yoga instructors, anybody who wants to really open themselves up to their higher self, who want to find their true path, so they start to experience different forms of spirituality. Fantastic. So, in terms of it being a grounding stone, well, it is, because it's absorbing all the negativity. So it's keeping you fairly grounded, not as grounding as some other stones, but it's pretty good for that. Anything else about Tektite, guys say? I just think it's a great balancer. I mean, if you are clearing your negativity from in and around you, if it's helping you absorb all the stuff that would attach to you and cause you illness or sadness, then I'm sure you would agree with me that Tektite is probably one of the best crystals in the world. So I think that's it, guys. I hope you can see my love for Tektite. It's probably one of my favourite crystals, and I think it is the best crystal for absorbing negative energy. And it is a form of protection if you think about it, because if it's absorbing people's negativity around you, then that's the same as protecting you, right? That's how I see it. So, well, it's a little bit different from repelling. It doesn't repel. Actually, now I'm talking about repelling. You can see over here on this side, that's what I've just finished working with. This is shungite. Now, shungite is a fantastic crystal for repelling Wi-Fi and 5G and all of that, and they'll be on the website shortly, but that's fantastic for that. So then there you go, that's it, guys. I hope this made some sense. I would like to also wish you a lovely day, and I want to say thank you for trusting in my work with working with crystals and putting them on markbajerski.com. I love you all for trusting in me. I hope that you feel the energy that I put into them, because they're not just crystals. I work with them daily, and I put hours of work and love into these crystals, which become a little bit more than just a crystal. That's every single one of them, and I hope you feel them, and I thank you with all my heart for trusting in me. You can go anywhere else in the world, any other website, any other shop, but so many are coming to me now and trusting in me. So from my heart to yours, I really truly appreciate that. So thank you very much. So on a final note, remember, it's always better to wear it lower down, round about your belly button, whenever you feel an attack or negative energy around you. When you just feel happy and everything's okay, lift it up to your heart round there, so it's absorbing any negative energy here, which is great. So if you feel a bit of a stomach ache, lower it down. If you feel like you want to lift your heart up and feel stronger and energized, bring it up here and let the energy absorb from here, from your heart. It's always good to keep your heart nice and cleansed and free from negativity. That's a must for all of us. So that's it then, guys. Have a great day. Drink some fresh lemon juice today and do it every morning. It will make a difference to your life as well. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye.